MLB Network is your exclusive home for postseason baseball. It's Game 4 of the National League Division Series between the LA Dodgers and the Milwaukee Brewers. Getting close to first pitch here. Let's listen in to public address announcer Alex Miniak.
And now, your 2022 Milwaukee Brewers.
And briefly here, a glance at the two starters who'll get the ball here in this one. Time now to check out the lineup for the visiting Dodgers. Dero, what's your take on this lineup as they look to lock up the division series?
Leading off tonight for the Dodgers.
The first thing I notice when I walk into Miller Park is those gaps are super tight. You got to get greedy in a ballpark like this. There's a lot of damage to be had. This park plays really, really tiny at times. So look for this offense to try and drive the ball.
Now a ball lined to the left side, but foul.
First pitch, 7:05.
The windup and the 0-1. And this ball is crushed deep down the right field line. And he darn near started this thing off with a bang. Instead, it's a foul ball. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Inciarte now for second. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And the throw in gets away from him.
Now that is the way you want to start a game on the road. He comes out swinging and stands at second as the first base runner of the night. Now we'll see if his teammates can pick him up and if they can punch first.
Into the box now, Matt Duffy, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Baloo is a strikeout master on the mound. It will not be uncommon to see him reach a double-digit strikeout total when he goes out there. He uses that to his advantage in just about every start.
He sure does, Eddie. I think one of the keys for him is he gets ahead in the count early. You'll know if he's on when he gets strike 1, strike 2 early on, and then he expands the zone, has great command of his pitches, and has a knack for making hitters chase pitches out of the strike zone.
Here's Corey Seager as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. With 2 strikes now and a runner at first, do you go for the strikeout or are you still looking for the double play ball?
This is a great spot to be in as a pitcher.
And a base hit as the run will come in to score from third, and it's now a 1-0 lead for the Dodgers.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, Dero. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base. Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%. Not trying to do too much. Able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot. Hey, I know there's a lot of game left, but that is such an important run there in the top of the first. Try and silence this crowd. I can't tell you, in postseason play, 1 run feels like 3 or 4.
The 2-0 on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's 2-1 now. Set to deliver on 2-1. 2-2. And set up behind the plate is Joe McDonald as you see the rest of our umpiring crew in this one.
You know, you got to take your time and feel Joe McDonald out behind the dish a little bit. He has a tendency to move his zone around, usually settling in those middle innings.
You know, all you ask for an umpire is to be consistent. At times, Joe Mack is a little bit too inconsistent, particularly from a pitcher standpoint.
Sent on the ground out to second. One there. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well. A double play.
That double play gave him a really good chance to minimize the damage here. 1 run has come across, but now he just has to work to strand that runner at third. Would be pretty huge if he can do that.
Into the box now, Jock Peterson. And the Dodgers with an opportunity for more here in the first. Popped him up. Real Muto is there. And that retires the side. Only one in the inning here for the guys in blue. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. Dodgers out in front, 1-0. Time now for a look at the hometown Brewers starting lineup. How do they go about staying alive in this one, D-Row?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Leading off for the Brewers, the center fielder, Lorenzo.
The pitch.
Kane.
No balls and 1 strike. A 1-1 count to the Brewers leadoff man. They'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Oh, wow, that's what they call a jam sandwich. Wow, not much you can do with that pitch that's in tight.
Back up the middle. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
Batting second.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And into bat next, the
Gonzalez.
utility man extraordinaire, Marwin Gonzalez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. No contact there, and it's 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now. Something has to give. Here's the payoff pitch. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Swing and a miss on the changeup, and there are 2 gone. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. Past history with Lucas Giolito. He's got 2 hits in 19 tries. He's also gone down on strikes 9 times. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Swing and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And he's able to get there on the long run.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the third baseman, Edgar
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball one. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 is looked at for ball number 2. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
I understand pitching carefully to this guy in the box, but the man on deck doesn't represent any relief either. He's going to have to go after one of these guys.
3-2 now. The 3-2 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. The payoff pitch one more time. A swing and a ground ball to third. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
Batting seventh.
Digging in, Wellington Castillo, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. And he's going to make the catch. And he paid a big price for it, too, as he crashes headlong into the wall. That was a really tough play, so we want to take another look at it with Show Track. He got a solid read off the bat. The route efficiency was good, and he ended up covering more than 120 feet to make that play. Really remarkable. And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Called strike on the corner. Good changeup that time.
Man, you find yourself down 0-2 after 2 great executed pitches right there.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Dodgers down in order. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, Travis Shaw, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Travis Shaw.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike one. The 0-1 delivery. And I'm not sure, but it looks like he may have been blindfolded for that swing. It's 0-2 now.
Hey, he's going to have to set his sights a little bit more over the heart of the plate. I can't have one of my best left-handed power hitters reaching and taking an ugly swing like that.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is taken for ball 2. The 2-2. And this is hit hard to the right side, but foul. Lifted the other way to left center. Peterson has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Batting
Sliding into the box,
the right
Michael
fielder.
Conforto.
Michael
He'll get to take his first cuts here.
Conforto.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Behind 0-2 now. Conforto behind, a ball and 2 strikes. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a one-out double.
Batting good.
Slow this one down
The
and take
catcher.
another look. Great
JT.
camera angle here. Looking
Real
straight down the left
Yuko.
field line. You see him take that inside route to the ball. His hands stay back, and he goes oppo to find himself at second.
First delivery to him on the way.
Nope.
There's a fastball well off the plate for a ball. The 1-0 home. Now this is sprayed foul off to the left, and that'll even the count at 1-1. On a line to shortstop. And now a diving tag as he hangs on for a double play. And this inning is over. No runs on a hit, no errors, and no one left. We'll go now to the top of the third. LA's on top, 1-0. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Lucas Giolito. First pitch coming, here it is.
Lucas
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
0-2.
Don't just assume as a hitter right here he won't triple up. He's got you down 0-2, and he might really want to get inside your head if he throws the same pitch again.
And he'll step on first himself for the out.
The center field.
Striding in, Ender Inciarte. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
2-1 to count. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. And he will make the play out there, and there are two away now.
He got that one pretty good. He just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. 2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like he would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this two-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
Ready with the 0-2. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first, and no one will track it down. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Lifted in the air toward the line and right. Conforto is in pursuit, and he makes the catch in the corner. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, but they're up 1-0. Leading off the inning, Arturo, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Carlos Arturo.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Circle change is cut on and missed. 0-1.
Great job by the pitcher right there to pull the string. He knew he had an aggressive hitter at the plate, somebody who was sitting on fastball and ready to do damage, and he was able to slow him down right there and get him off balance.
The 1-1 is a fastball that misses. Hit softly down the line at first. But this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Batting eighth, the first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. 1-1 the count to the Brewers' first baseman, Goldschmidt, or Goldie just for short. He was an 8th round selection back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. And he struck him out as well. So the bottom of the order providing little resistance here, and there are 2 away.
Batting ninth.
Into the box.
No pitcher.
Baloo. Ready to deliver.
Baloo.
Here's the first pitch. And he offers it the circle change and misses 0-1.
Pretty lucky to get away with that one. There's not a situation ever where you want to throw a high changeup, so I think he'll try to make an adjustment with the next one he throws.
Behind 0-2 now. He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 is a fastball that misses inside. 1-2 now. And a great inning here as he gets another punch out and strikes out this.
Leading off for the Dodgers, the shortstop, Corey.
Here's the first pitch to him. Here's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. Slapped hard the opposite way, and that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. And it's a good start to the inning for the Dodgers on the leadoff double.
Hey, this guy's having a big series in the postseason. It looks like to me that the moment isn't too big for him. He's slowing the game down. He looks terrific.
Yeah, absolutely. Postseason monster right here, having a huge series. Any big leaguer.
Seager stands at second with no outs. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman. In the dirt here. Throw goes to third. And they say he beat the throw safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
In there, base hit, and that ought to get the run in from third.
Hey, sometimes you just got to tip your cap right there. You execute a nice pitch down in the zone, think you're going to get a ground ball or a swing and a miss, and you find yourself with a man on first. Got to regroup. Ball 1. That's a great call right there. Fastball away with a guy who's got some jets on first base. Almost like a hybrid pitch out.
Bogarts has it. Gonzalez for 1. On to first, and they get the double play.
Now
just a 2-hopper to short. Can't ask for anything easier than that, and they roll up your basic 6-4-3 double play.
In now, Edgar Salas. as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. And he'll get under it to put it away in foul territory, and that ends the inning. It's a run on 2 hits here for L.A. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Dodgers lead it. In now is Lorenzo Cain. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Now a fastball to start things out. Didn't miss by a lot, but it's 1-0. Got him out on his front foot there as it swung on and missed for strike one.
This guy has been throwing the ball so well, and that's exactly why. He has such a feel for that secondary pitch. He can flip it over whenever he wants and get back in the count.
High in the air out towards shallow right. Verdugo has to come in a few steps, but he has it for route number 1.
The batter, number 9.
Marwin Gonzalez
second
now.
baseman, Marwin Gonzalez.
Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball here, and this is softly hit and fouled off to the left. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Fouled off. Gonzalez is a guy you have to keep an eye on in the batter's box. He's definitely been known to drop down a bunt from time to time. That's something he's really good at.
And in today's game, Matty, this is such a lost art. I know you love this one. Guy dropping a drag bunt down for a knock, putting him up, putting him down, getting down the first base line. Definitely sets the tone for the team.
And a check swing. They'll appeal down to third. No swing is the signal from Freddie Ferguson. It's ball 1. Ready on 1 and 2. Swung on but fouled off to the left. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Digging in for his second at-bat. Xander
the batter, number 2.
Away in the inning, and again, it looks like this could be another 1-2-3 inning for him.
Yeah, he has really found a groove on the mound, and it's been impressive to watch. It'll be interesting to see how long he can keep this dominance up.
The 1-0 delivery. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. To 1 and 2 now. Weak roller right side. Bellinger brings it in. The flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. Next up for Los Angeles, Wellington Castillo. He flew out in his last at-bat. High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. Into the corner and slicing foul. In there at the letters, 1 and 2 now. Two and 2 to the Dodgers catcher. The 2-2 doesn't hit the target. It's ball 3. Liner toward right center. And that's into the gap and should be extra bases. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
Their own pitcher is absolutely dealing right now, so this is a big
fielder, Alex Verdugo.
He's set, and the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Cain patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. Now to the plate, Lucas Giolito. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Didn't quite catch the zone there. Ball one. Casilla leads off second with one gone in the inning. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide at first. Swinging a soft liner, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Conforto is after it. He gets there to make the catch, but this should bring home a run as the runner tags from third. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
The batter, number 6, second baseman.
Settling in now is Matt Duffy. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. The 0-1 pitch. Might have thought about it here, but he lays off the breaking ball inside. It's even at 1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. And, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall.
That was pretty obvious in live action that ball was hit hard. And after analyzing it with our show track technology, we see that our eyes did not deceive us. 114 miles an hour was the exit velo. An impressive swing of the bat.
Corey Seager is in with 2 away as he takes a ball 1-0. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Well, not a great spot to be in right now. 2-0 to a great hitter like this. This is when you really have to pay attention as a pitcher. And if you have good off-speed stuff, this might be the time to start mixing in your off-speed stuff.
Change up inside. They lost it in ball 4. So our situation.
The first baseman, number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Now the Brewers manager's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
Now
and he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So we're here in the 5th after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Awfully close with the slider there, but it's 1-1. One and 2. Ripped down the line. And he tries to get to the backhand, but it gets on by. 1 run is scored. And the runner from second is in to score. Now a 5-0 lead.
Boy, talking about having ducks on the pond right there, D-Row.
I know everybody wants to hit a home run. Those are the ones you remember. But without question, Dan, 2 out, 2 RBI knocks with runners in scoring position right there. You remember these knocks.
Fastball was too much for him there. Swung right through it. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Fouled away. 3 runs already home here. He pulls this one into right. And the Dodgers bats just keep going as this is extra bases as well. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. And the tag gets him. That'll end the inning, but they do score 1 on the play. So they nearly bat around here as 8 men come to the plate and they push across 4 runs. Back here in Milwaukee at Miller Park as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Brewers manager to discuss his thoughts on Milwaukee's offense so far. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Moving up for the Brewers.
All right, thanks, Heidi.
Third baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Shaw.
Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. In under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out. Next,
the right fielder, number 30,
Michael, as he reached base for the double his first time up.
And that's been their only hit so far in this one. They've been dealing with some really great pitching in this game.
1 ball, no strikes the count. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors on the Milwaukee line score so far. 2-0 now. The 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
2-1. He'll be kicking himself tonight if he doesn't come up with a big knock right here. That pitch was in a hittable location, and a hitter of this caliber usually doesn't let that go by.
Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Duffy backs up and takes care of it. 2 away. A little bit over halfway home tonight. Bottom of the 5th as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just 1 hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Now a check swing, but it's strike 1 anyway, says the home plate umpire. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Real Muto behind with an 0-2 count now.
Hey, this offense needs to check themselves right now. They have to find a way to get somebody on base and get this guy.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Back now for the start of the 6th inning, and we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with LA's manager to discuss his thoughts on the Dodgers offense so far. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said he's been really impressed with how they've hit in at-bats when they fall behind in the count. 5 of their hits have come from those at-bats. And although they don't want to get behind in the count as often, it's a great sign that they're not defeated when they do.
Up next for the Dodgers.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The catcher.
Digging in and looking for more, Wellington Castillo. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
Now he extends nicely, and this ball's driven to right field and deep. And this one is gone. A home run.
This is why you just can't rely on one pitch. These are the best hitters in the world. And when they know what's coming.
Now batting, right fielder, Alex Verdugo.
Into the box, Alex Verdugo. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Here's the 0-2. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. 1 out, nobody on. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike. And there are 2 gone now. So here's the Dodgers pitcher, Lucas Giolito, 1 for 2. He grounded out first time up and followed that with a base hit. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers at the plate, Carlos Arturo will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later innings.
Yeah,
man, he's locked in and pretty dominant since the first. So as long as he can get back in that groove with the next batter, he's not going to worry too much about it.
Into the box now, Paul Goldschmidt. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB. You can't allow this offense to get going right here. Leadoff man on doesn't kill us. Let's try and roll a double play right here. Let's execute a good pitch down and away. See if we can get a ground ball and rely on your defense a little bit.
And that's off the plate and high. 2-0 now.
Now, this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. The 2-1 home. Ball even at 2-2. The 2-2 is laid off for ball number 3. Arturo aboard here at first with nobody out. Back up the middle. There's one. Back to first, and he throws it away. And now, this ball's going to wind up out of play. And a big mistake there.
Yeah, I like the way he stayed right in there at second base, knowing he was vulnerable, but it definitely influenced the throw to first. Way off line, and he's going to get charged with an error as a result.
Your attention, please.
Will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here as he'll pinch hit now with one away.
Corey Dickerson.
First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now. 3-2. Lorenzo Cain waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he fouls this one off. Payoff pitch on its way. And it's fouled away.
Keep battling, young man. 3 foul balls in a row. He is calibrating that heater and the off speed. Let's see if he can catch something on the barrel.
And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
You know, I'm not quite sure how that strikeout would be scored, looking or swinging. He tried to check his swing, but I'm pretty sure the home plate umpire was ringing him up regardless.
Standing in now, Lorenzo Cain. Line to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
Number 9.
Boy, so frustrating.
Second baseman.
Make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Trying to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
Into the box now, Marwin Gonzalez. No hits to this point. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Yanked fouled off to the right. The 0-2 pitch. And a check swing. They'll appeal down to third. No swing is the signal from Freddie Ferguson. It's ball one. The 1-2. Lifted down the line in left. And this will wind up a foul ball.
Hey, if he's going to offer at a fastball above the zone, why don't you just continue to climb the ladder? Don't be shocked if he goes even higher with this next pitch.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Peterson has a read on it, and that's the third out. Brewers strand a couple.
Your
Jacob
attention,
Barnes
please.
enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
Number 50, Jacob
Here's
Barnes.
Ender Inciarte. 1 for 2 with a double on the ledger so far.
Leading off for the Dodgers.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0.
Inciarte.
Left side, but well foul. One and one. Here it comes. In for strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes to count.
And that's going to be high. 2-2 now. Here now the 2-2. Popped him up. There to take it in is Bogaerts, and that's the first out.
The batter, number 6.
Ready once again, Matt Duffy. He singled his last time up.
Duffy.
First pitch on its way. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. And there's ball one.
You know he wants that on the mound, especially if it would have made the count 0-2. Didn't get it, though, so now you have to make another quality pitch on 1-1.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
2-2 the count. The 2-2. Drilled right back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
1 ball, 1 strike the count. And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2. All even now, 2-2. Driven to deep right field. Conforto going back on it, but he won't get there as it lands just shy of the wall. And they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Oh, looked like he was towing an anchor there. 1-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Conforto looking up, gone. So it's a 3-run shot to straightaway right field. His 4th long ball of this series as this lead got even wider. Here's Jock Peterson now.
The left fielder.
Swing, and this is also hit well out to deep center. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. So that was the third home run for these guys today.
Now batting.
You know, D-Row, looks like the boys are dialing
Edgar.
long distance from the batter's box so far.
Yeah, the pitchers aren't fooling anyone today, Dan. Let's see if this trend continues.
This is a situation where you almost have to play mind tricks on yourself if you're out there on the mound. 4 runs have come across already this inning, but now the bases are empty. He's not in danger anymore, so he's just got to tell himself he's doing fine, and he just needs to get this inning over with.
And he will make the play. 2 away now.
Now batting.
That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Showtrack. He seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Here's the 0-1. Here's a cutter that's off the plate, 1-1. Heading out towards shallow right. Conforto is under it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
Bogaerts.
Sent in the air out to straightaway central. Inciarte's there. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting.
For the Brewers in their half of the 7th. And that brings up the left-handed hitter, Travis Shaw. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And there's out number 2.
Up next for Milwaukee, the right fielder,
Almost, Matty. Almost. Deep his last AB, certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
1 ball, no strikes the count. The 1-0 home. Count even now at 1-1. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Coming in is Peterson. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll Jeremy Jeffress comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Jeremy.
Stepping into the box, Alex Verdugo. He looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. Set to deliver the 0-1. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
So it was a strikeout swinging. Alex Verdugo goes down to become the first out in the 8th inning. What's your take on all the strikeouts we see in the game today, Dan? That was his 3rd tonight, and it seems we're seeing that a lot more these days.
Yeah, Matt, there's been a real change in philosophy as far as hitting in baseball today. A lot of guys think now that an out is an out. A strikeout is just as good as a regular out, but we're seeing strikeouts at an alarming rate in baseball right now.
Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
A swing here on the fastball, and this will get fouled off to the right side. This is line to left, and that's in there. So perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to time up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
And he couldn't pull that one back as he clearly broke the plane to the plate, and that'll be ruled a strike. Now a foul tip held onto behind the plate at strike 3, and that ends the inning. 1 left for L.A., but they lead it. Digging in.
Your attention,
Manny
please.
Pena will try and get his club back into it here as he'll pinch hit to lead off the home half of the 8th.
Pena.
Line toward the gap in left center. And this is going to find some real estate out there as he comes through off the bench with extra bases. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
Here's the 4th hit of the game, and it's a good one. Puts a good swing on this thing, and it goes for a double. We'll see if they can build on it here.
So striding forward now, Carlos Arturo. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that is off the wall, but in foul territory. Foul ball. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you can go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
Here's another 2-2. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. On deck, the powerful right-handed bat of Paul Goldschmidt. The 3-2 pitch. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
And when your pitch count gets over
now
100, you've got to expect them to lose a little bit. Out there. I think if he gets into any more trouble, they might come get him. We'll see if he can finish strong.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss.
In a double play situation, that's the location you want a guy to swing at. More than likely, he's going to beat it into the ground.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. The next 0-2. Tried to work it back to that low inside corner, but it misses. 1-2.
Great arm action on that 2-strike changeup right there, but even better job at the plate to take that one.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, great job right there. Anytime you're down 0-2, I think it's a successful at bat if you can work it back to an even count and at least give yourself a chance.
The 2-2. Still even at 2-2. Pena over at second. Arturo on at first with nobody. Lifted into the air to shallow center.
Chasing after it is Inciarte.
He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. He thought about third there, but retreats back to second safely. Now here's the Dodgers skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound.
Now
and a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening.
Pedro.
So he was able to only get that first out in the eighth.
12. Rico De La Rosa.
Too low, 1-0. First and second now, one man out. Fouled off. Now the 1-1 pitch. Misses for the second ball. Now the 2-1. And it misses. 3-1 now.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
The 3-1 pitch. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And the payoff pitch. And another foul ball. Another full count pitch home. Gets him looking up around the letters.
It's been a really rough day for this lineup. There's really no other way
now
to say it. Not a lot of good scoring opportunities, and when they've had them, like right now, it's just been an uphill battle for them to make anything positive happen.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Lorenzo Cain. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
And, look out. Up and in and nearly took his head off. Two men are on with two men out. Liner toward right center. That gets down, and the inning will continue. And they'll put the brakes on that runner at third, and that means the bases are loaded now with two away.
Hey, guys, I understand it right there. Third base coach has got to hold them off. They're down by a lot of runs right now. No reason to risk getting a guy thrown out at home in this situation.
In now, Marwin Gonzalez, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Saws him off here as this ball is popped into the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. The 1-1. Fouled away. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Not sure what he saw in that pitch, but it sure looked tempting. And at least he held up. He must have been guessing.
Yanked hard, but foul to the right. The 2-2 one more time. Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the third base umpire. He's